Erade eneme han eneme nkwaje hwan ena misuro no odi manim edi machi sedom berema Yehowa ene mabankese ahana ye woni nso yenhwo bia ena yabefa ho tan ope ye downfall so a obedi kan medin ede Ano Clement, the youth advocate. Truth will always defeat lies. Enye panyin bia enso so ena enim nyansa. Job 32:9. Anope me mo akwaba emfambra the active morning show. So once again osha eye abranche Daniel Abredu ena chese utumi handle MC anoma yen ayikotwa news no gu say tew ebraso said the editorial version active bite mejebre na mesanso ede ebrewo na eno ameka che say yenwumasua ene yenwumanim ni nyina no has to do with how the education system is being run. Education system ye running here Ghana nwumasua ne nwumanim bekoso ya running here Ghana nwumasua ne nwumanim ebe say enu ti we Ghana ni na wo hwe the way and manner ye running education system no na say eye a ewo ho enye nsoso a ewo ho anu ye no ewo ho ye Ghana ni de hye ye de ne say ade chia nsem bi wo no ma de wonche ye de wunimu nchiremu de wahu mpo a wunye nhunye ye no ye de ho amanebo nyina bebro ne abiebie mu de amawo na wankasa wa make you conclusion wankasa wa draw conclusion na wa your own analysis no watumi adua video obeye bia enso so ewom Anopemidi the youth advocate. Truth will always defeat lies. Ye be san so de nyansafo nkomo esan se wo hini nyansafo di oman anima oman ni mu nipa esere wo hina woni nyansa di oman anima oman ni mu nipa esu etwa adwaadwo enye panyi bia nso na ni nyansa. Job 32:9 Awurade asem ni enkoda na enei ye fa na sese bi omagimi no enye omu nyina na bewu afiri asase so da bi bebre betena ho saa de nyini abefu dwini fitaa enso still na no moda so omu ni nyansa enti na de tworo na ka bi ayampa me ye Kristo ni nti meje me tworo konkru di enye panyi bia enenim nyansa. Anopeye ni nyansa fo nkomo wate na o ma ne fa ne ntuma pan famfia de enya ne yenka de ye ne yenka na ene mesanso abie phone lines no somewhere 775 maybe phone lines no na say the dani dan na wo ye no also do adwen kire atumi aba ene yensem a ye hwe ne ye hwe part 2 Ghana Education Service and I say Ghana education system now say ya wadutwum ene Professor Kwesi Opoku Amankwa run no your education system no ye Ghana ni eye ana say enye medin sembi be ma na de atoto nsani ani ni watumi awu no atitibia from bibia kan no wankasa watumi ahu before no WhatsApp any text messages ni na no wo de ebefa eye number na da screen so ni sia WhatsApp any text message a fafa number na da screen so no mankan ama wa ejeni mboaten eje betena se a obekan ni na e de amount ebe ne beso ama ye bie phone lines na meyi number na fio na number ye de be fe ne me de atudwa na emom tie kokobo we hia me pa ye ye ni anya safo nkomo tie kokobo we before say every time ye be fra me de number ne betu dwa make sure say TV ni volume no wadum no fatu mute fatu zero now fra the phone atare waso se see the WhatsApp any text 0503236735 number na da screen ni so se see and the menfre for WhatsApp any text messages bra na ento aso now and your education system whether 3 years whether 4 years whether 5 years whether 6 years and no here the number of years your person they run the education system secondary education or does it matter and then me bisa na no pay na asa na my active my area Michelle Christmas ye koye donations into so far ho be boyen djuma bia wudi bia wearables enema e disiesie ho enkwala ya wo mfoforo ema emema enkokora empanifo emrewa emabunu obia enema ye disiesie ho didi ye hu ni bia bibia nipa yusu ye bia ni bia nipa die ye bia including nyina no ye je my active my area numbers no na that screen so no fa enu bia na Christmas donation no fa ho hyembi if you say me yeko oniema no ba bia wo bia woman bi fefe ade so na no mama ye remfi wate ye be frɛ na eniema no wa baje ntimi sɛ ade so fo nyina mo fa number no na mo mo abo eniema no bibia mo pesa mo de ma ye bia sɛ ye sika we ye ntade we ye mpabo we ye die yo bibia eye washing powder so eye samena o tea ro eye de momo aboani na na ye bepebre na ba bia ewia bia mo bia no ye tuka aba ho ne aba abegye ne mani na timo de mo kama koma mfa ntom yem bibia wo de beboa bia efine ya ediko bia no fa number na eda o school ni so no fa mu bia na de sa no pay ebo no nkron a hyahye ne frɛ WhatsApp ne text messages nso ye no be kasa na my active my area ne active television including Sena Foundation sa adoye pese yi etumi akonka na nyame yehirawo na wo hira me na wo hira ye nyina na bibia nso so etumi akoso anopɛ choice adawe ma me monitor ni enko ye nsɛm ne so we ejina brane papa choice non-alcoholic herbal drink eno anopɛ me kan fo de amawo wadaw wasowiu oyawiu onyawiu wo ya akorao wo ya panyinu wo ya akokrao wo ya abrewo wo ya babunu choice natural herbal non-alcoholic drink and American for the amount me so alcohol nim etu bia tumi no prekese hwentia pepre esuruwisa efomwisa akekaduo ene akeka bia boma amasama he ya ene choice amasama he ya ene choice wo hwɛ sɛ de ani ni tie na otumu sɛ niema no wom adipika choice numbers no ene gu screen ni so no fa na efrɛ na ni mpanimfo twetwe nkomo ba bia wo ne dodo a wo pɛ bia wo fra mpanimfo ebetumi no atwetwe wei ene drink non alcoholic herbal drinker akrobeto waje atum wei ene drink akrobeto onom na ema ne hwene no etumi twetwe etimi so choice eno na me kanfo dia ma na no pa odwumadi bia wudi bia ma wonsa entumi nka bi ebetumi aboa Ghana atiatese ba bia eno na obi age atum straight away anapa live Facebook at Active TV Ghana yeshe ho ko na ekọ like page no okọ abonse ya sense de logo no eye aboa ana obi ani the way of no nani red and white no said de eda TV no top right on Active TV no sa na tie o Facebook at Active TV Ghana okọ akọ like page for comment so to e be kan ni na so de amount na share information no ene me all the teacher fo na wotwe mu de me person ka me teacher fo mo adwuma nko ani Ghana Education Service na fa ne ntoma padi fra edu ye teacher ni afa link no na share unu teacher ni bi afa link no na share for mano at Active TV Ghana Facebook no bi aso sanka bi ko YouTuber Active TV GH and also so ewo www.myactiveonline.com news ni na ewo straight up yeni kan tie dia ona mo wasa ya waditwum waditu dwa na anu ada efa Ghana education system ekwan ye befa so a ebetumpon efa ekwan ya onu gitum se ye di school no ebia every 3 4 5 ko 6 years a ebetumi aboa yenti e no ye ba ye bebo ransem num
every day that I will not disappoint you because I know how hard your work is. There are so many areas that we need to ensure that there's improvement. One area where we are going to cabinet for approval and eventually the Parliament of Ghana is making secondary education 6 years and not 3. It doesn't mean we are going to bring 3 more years to your campus. But what we are saying is this. We have a rare opportunity to amend the Pre-Tertiary Education Act that says that junior high school is part of basic, effectively giving our nation 3-year secondary. This was a nation that has 7-year secondary. Some of us had 7 years of quality education. Some of you who were privileged enough to have gone to Achimota and Infansipim and Augustins and St. Louis, you have 7 years quality education. I went to Jache Pramso for 5 years. And from there I went to Kumasi High. By even that I got 7 years. Now the young men and women coming to us come from basic school. They come to you and in 3 years you have to do magic. We need to ensure that young men and women coming to your schools are well prepared and well equipped. What is good for the rich kids of this nation is good for those who are not so rich and those who are poor. Chemistry should be begun from junior high school 1. Biology, That is what Nigeria is doing. And when you look at their WASSCE scores in biology and chemistry are 80%, because they have a 6-year secondary school system. Sierra Leone has a 6-year secondary school system. Gambia has a 6-year secondary school system. The 1987 education reform did a great injustice to this country. When we said we don't need a 6th form anymore, it also meant we needed 4 years of university education instead of 3 for most courses. But on top of it, we decided that the old run-down middle school buildings should be converted into junior high schools. And then we called it a high school, borrowed the concept from the United States of America, where all junior high schools have science labs and libraries and everything that high school has. We took that concept to Ghana, and we decided that no, junior high school don't need libraries, they don't need science, and by the way, they don't need graduate teachers. The same teachers teaching primary school can teach. And we said, you are a junior high school in name, but legally, you are not a high school. If we don't take steps to reform that and ensure that our middle school buildings that we call junior high no longer serve as junior high schools and new buildings are built fully equipped, we are not going to create a competitive education system like that of Vietnam and other developing countries that are emerging and becoming powerhouses for education. Ghana is going to participate in program of international student assessment in 2025, PISA. Vietnam has participated and they've shown European countries that a developed country can outperform them. Ghana is going to participate. We are making preparations to be part of PISA. We may not be the first country, of course, within the first few years, but we're going to forge ahead and to make sure that we are competitive. The reforms.
Honorable Oseyaw Educhum, Ghana Education Minister. Woman Shiani woman in my Ghana Munano. Open and a dano, and I always say Bibia able to me Akoso. It's you and Casa Yemuna. Wakasa Bia, I know the same video and I'm a body chair. Or say Ghana, you schools, no secondary schools, no. From 3 years to 6 years, according to him, or say it doesn't mean say Omube Yidi free 3 years, and they are 6 years, where the school children will spend 6 years in the classroom. But or say they are going to move from the 3-year period to the 6-year period. That's a say in a way, no, or person just say. Right from the primary school, from class 6, you know, you are going to the secondary. JHS 1, 2, 3, SHS 1, 2, 3. Amendment in 6. It is still the same 6 years. It is still the same 6 years because hey, one charge JHS no more 3. One charge SHS no more 3. Who charge JHS SHS no can in album 1. Never 3 cry. It is still the 6. So moving the secondary from 3 years to the 6 years, whatever explanation you are going to give to it, that doesn't matter. Young fire schools no 10 years. Young Sambem. Young Fanko 15 years. Young Sambem. And yet the matter of years now, you go school and I see a chat what they are school in a matter. And now I say. And yet the number of years now you go school no secondary education and yet no matter you can say even 2 years now you be ma inka koma it will matter, it will make sense than you be 15 years you nyansade bia ntumi mem be produce and they will still be on the street unemployed. It will still produce people they will be walking about in town without any invention or to produce she and to me she and create she. So the number of years to me does not matter. We are Ghana in minimum view. Your education 10 years, and you're in a Bemana fan into my party. You're in 2 years, and you're in a Bemana Coso. You're in 6 years, and you're in a Bemana Coso. I told you yesterday, say it has to do with the models and the type of curriculum I ever run. And how I even make sure see the name of BBC say mama na Juma. American and UK education, Singapore, Vietnam, Malaysia, Kenya, Vietnam na Bodino. Or more education, it is not because of the number of years. It is not, it has nothing to do with the number of years, but the right models, the implementation of sensible models. Models are classroom, models are very quick school for no. Ama future no omatumi aba create bibi future no omatumi bi omonsa no aye bibi omatumi bi omadwen aye inventions bi eno na kire eno nti na China eno picture na me de no nkora as low as 5, 4, 6 years na omo the machines ena ye practicals na ye draw emebe na ye nemu pass of abebe draw abebe and name the pass because realize now the biggest problem your education system no Mane can tell. The biggest problem of my Ghana, your education system, you face, and that was screen. Now, the problem is that educational institutes always focus on completing the curriculum instead of preparing students for the future. Most of the curriculum that is designed for the students never allows students to focus on the future. This is one of the biggest hurdles for the school system in the country. Educational institutes always focus on completing the curriculum instead of preparing students for the future. It's a problem and yes sir, you're in 6, you're in 5, you're in 2, you're in 10. Now, educational institutions from the primary to JHS to SHS to tertiary to whatever biya and focus on equipping the children and I say equipping the students, preparing them for the future. Name syllable no ye curriculum no ye complete. And the teacher need your classroom so education supervisors no teacher for na so supervise o ma. It's not the quality of knowledge or me impact on kwani 3 minutes no mo ko check you. Name syllable no the omotumi complete topics are more to me actually and then motion. It is a course school within 2-3 months about 500 topics. Syllabus no bubrija bebre and non education service for the supervisors and I call mo say teacher for net to complete and the teacher ni so work classroom on mark o hwiri sa o duru sa na dey go e be ba no marking in our complete. That is the kind of education system we are running. Your system doesn't equip the students for the future. It doesn't train them. It doesn't make them creative to invent. Say, treasures ne pass it. Treasures ne pass it. Treasures ne pass it. What be passing? One are brilliant. One are intelligent. One are that you be see the amount. It your treasures no sa anemu abebe, anemu mpaboa, anemu cap. Sa obeye no sa no dey pass sa or passing via. After you so intelligent okojina baby car kura boat to untumi famum para kura untumi nye and so you say obey engineer yes or a doctor. That is how our system produces students instead of equipping them for the future. China for new machines for the future. Said be between buy machines how do I buy cars any other things ama if you asa fan to me aton na ye draw be blackboard so ni enemu part yenim say draw be ni wi oba be 2 dia yenimu ankasa. That is what we are learning in this country. In the education system, it does not make an iota of sense in this country. To me, that's my opinion. You can take it or leave it. Now, there are certain things that should we put in place about my education system now for my party. Now, the entire America say education system, 6 years, 3 years, 4, 10 years doesn't matter. The models and the matter. Melania videos to me actually the kind of system I say a number of years and then they to me change the education system was no. Now there are certain models I want you put in place your education system not to me into my party. I told you and I say was I do to know your education minister and on what their chipram so their chipram so no into what here when you are Kumasi High School what here or call the channel a PhD in educational policies, when we are in a school in US, California, art and design school, it's your education system. This is somebody per the papers, per the documents or qualify. But this is somebody only any policies be our education system. Anything that occurs now. UN transforming education summit as a say, or schools now, I could learn to me question. I'm currently learn to me critical questions. Because your system now you produce, it doesn't raise critical thinkers. How then do you expect such people to ask critical questions? No. And it is the kind of system your education system no edema up the kind of edema your school for and one your school for so the education system doesn't make sense. In Ghana, how school one way or the other, it doesn't make sense. Anything I'm conforming with the school, no master says, France and Juma, and the masters they are getting their daily bread. Teacher new school, what you was and the bicycle crowd to mean to be because you're fun. Now, there are certain standards when we set her, and then the Burma education system now found into my party, and yet the number of years. The years doesn't matter. There are certain things when we do. And in the Burma education system, no, I found into my party. And let me tell you some of these things. Your name as a phone combo. We need to have better or raise standards. one very clear, and then Ghana education system, I found into my raising better standards. How do you raise the better standards? You see, the policies and programs in the education strategy should be developed to aim higher achievement standards and goals. And then also standards are formal documents that establish uniform education criteria. Your education system, do you have the criteria? The methods, do you have the methods? Are they running the education system? The processes, are there processes? Are they running the education system? And practices developed through an accredited consensus process. Standards should be developed based on guiding principles. Do we have guiding principles as far as Ghana education system is concerned? What Ghana education service are you group to be your form guidance and counseling unit. I'm gonna share the welfare of students. All this unity now it is true for no now the balances, consensus, and the due processes should be duly established in order to meet technical, safety, regulatory, societal, and market needs, and should also be catalyst for technological innovations and market competition. You raise better standards in your education system. That is what is going to help. The principles, we have to get the principles laid down rightly. We have to get the methods, the processes, and then we all come to consensus and make sure say all these principles, all these methods, all these processes are run in the right direction. You raise better standards. And in the Burma education system, no, actually I found into my part and matter of 3 years, 6 years, 5 years, 10 years. No, raise better standards. That is the key. Another point, and so they say, another point about me my education system, no. As I found into my part, more accountable. We are talking about more accountability. More accountability. You see, the institutions, the educators, the management are the people who provide instructions, curriculum, and demonstration to students, and thus pave way for results. There should be an accountability strategy under which the institutions showing remarkable results should be rewarded, and those with poorer results should be penalized. That is it. More accountability. In the education system, no, you more accountability in the institutions, you know, any educators, any management, the teachers, both teaching and non-teaching staff, both management, both heads like Osaya Oduchum, Professor Kwesi Opoku-Amankwa, the guidance and counseling unit, the examination board, the marking scheme, everything, all these institutions. What Ghana education systems, if they are to be more accountable, it is one major key education system. It has nothing to do with the number of years. Any institution be on one homodi be on ya punishing. For instance, the guidance and counseling unit are almost the welfare of Ghana education service students, that guidance and counseling units, examination board, now they share the welfare of the students, especially with the guidance and counseling unit. They share the welfare of the students. And they say, they are the people that we should punish them, we should blame them. Say you will weak results will come ask your education minister, models obey and our day to in place Ghana education service, say yan kwana twa exams na omu ntumi pass na omu fail ya nyam kwana no na abon na mom yan classrooms no yan school no it doesn't raise critical thinkers akwara ni ko school kura oni ahomka oni anigye enuti na ene turn out no admissions eso atie no because environmental issues ewom problem with management incompetence and so ewom. And you know the brain come home. And those are the things we have to look at. Institutions within Ghana Education Service or more failure or more we need to punish them. And no more so. We have to be accountable. Putting accountability aside, there are other things we can also do again. After being accountable and raising standards. And so, and they say, involving the parents. We need to involve the parents. Because see, Oko Singapore, maybe I make the better examples because Singapore, your money, or Ghana, you know, about to pay. Malaysia, or money about to pay. We have all natural resources more than them. The only thing at Singapore and Malaysia, or more education, anything education system now parents involvement, let me tell you something. Research has consistently shown that parental involvement in children education does make a positive difference to pupils' achievement. Most children have two main educators in their lives: their parents and their teachers. Parents are the prime educators until the child attains an early major influence on the children learning throughout school and beyond. Children achieve more when schools and parents work together. That is it. So parents' involvement. In Singapore, or more education before some pass our education and some person will be our education. This is what they do too. Invite teacher for because say teacher for next time so how do they go about it? Invite the parents. Say they won't be as far as education is concerned. Teacher parents and first educators, teachers and account. It's involve parents, because parents need him the talent na won kwala anim omunim niam kwala ni ofia obi akwa bi ofia ofa pencil obedro sa o ma na aduane kwa oni akwa bi no ofia ofa pencil obetwitwa ntontro na de ye ka wu se wu akwa ni talent o ti ase teacher for no e ka ho na parents ne ka ho ye involve we mu education system ni ma ene na be ma education system na fa ne to mapa de afra ma me for no ne parent papa for no munim o ma no ofie teacher for no su ni nkora no classroom. So when we do these things together, you bet me. Now here's the very last one. Points in the Dawson. You can't say dear child, dear betting. Adopt new technologies. And maybe I see now or maybe I have into my pa. If Rihanna or mining woman, woman, you need to adapt new technologies. That is it. New technologies. You see, educational institutions must adapt to new technologies if they want to remain competitive. In the Ghana education system, if we want to remain competitive in the world, we have to adapt new technologies. A key. Technology has become an integral part of most students' learning experiences, and educational institutions must offer the newest technologies. Now, the new technologies now has to do with the inventions. And our computer world, your modern world, the era where teacher need to in a classroom or for blackboard, near a car battery, near pie. Battery ya de hyehyɛ torch mu ne ade ne ya pai na yi tuntum bi wom ne ya de gu container ne ya sense agu mu ne ya de nsa wom ya de foam abom duster abom ne ya de twi blackboard hyehyɛ ya na so ayo tum na teacher ne afa chalk no wo kyerɛ na epitigu ne ho saa na akora asɔre no abɛpra na epitigu ne ho saa nkurase ne ma na twam ani ho biem. Eti Ghana education system yɛn class system na yɛyɛ yɛadwene sɛ yɛbɛ adopt new technologies ama ɔman education system na fa ne ntoma apade afra ɔno abɔ wɔ sɛ yɛ wadutwum Professor Kwasi Opoku Amankwa mo na education system no na Nana Akufo Addo Agyemodi ɔde ahyɛ mo nsa eti mo ma ɔman Ghana na yɛnyɛ class system no tete wei na yɛde yɛ nneɛma no na yɛ adopt new technologies na de yɛsi yɛnim ana ɛnɛ filmmakers aba boards ahodo aba digital boards aba yɛde kyerɛ deɛ well finished classrooms ɛnyɛ classroom a akɔtena hɔ ma wobɛsɔre ne mfifisa agu ɛnyɛ classroom a wobɛsɔre na rushes agu classroom sɛ nipa bɛɛ 90 na ɔmote one classroom ketekete ɛhɔ heat gyina hɔ nyɛ asɛm ketewa enti nkora no adwene yɛ ɔmu yɛkyerɛ deɛ kora ɔmo nte teacher ni na mu ɔkyerɛ deɛ no classroom wɔhyeɛ kora ne nipa no dodoɔ nti kora no ɔntumi nkyerɛ deɛ no wayɛ exhausted. You're making up the classrooms well. You're finishing classrooms, you're providing books. Curriculum, you're here, textbooks, you're providing, you're more Quran, and a pendy, and two to a Quran, sorry, no, school. Nania J, Adianche, Quran, or Pentamaco school, Nania J, or Konya Chena, dear, per classroom, every 30 to 40, non commotion, every beer coso, non common education system, I found it to my party. Uko compare baby to say POCT International School. You see, they be a POCT not because Uko POCT International School Gaudumase, one of the best schools in Gaudumase and Ghana and beyond that. We work classrooms now we share digital boards, we share filmmakers, we share projectors, we share desk and quantity we share classroom mini packet to be net which are ready. We be a course in quantity classroom and from a fan teacher needs a classroom nipa 20, 25, 30 no more teacher in space room and from a film ventilation a juma atmosphere near serene and quality the deeper part be than now so now come we advance school now bokura afuno enti akora ne sore no me se unhia akora okwa advance school afi ya wasore anopa wadware awi a address na okwa advance school no unhia na ne ho ye future akora okwa international school a wakọ bobo awapon unhia obi okwa advance school a obeka say na dia akora ni enti education system we can make it better modules ni nya adwuma curriculum ni nya adwuma textbooks ni na enyema ye here classroom yan famra adopt new technologies ni nya sikadie bi basa we see UNICEF ejina ntamo ma World Bank COVID time MIA $15 million CM for education plan 2018 to 2030 no 12 years plan yan first can sema UNICEF sanso ma $700,000 and the pay so account 15,700 says gani na ye hu ba biafa enne enkola da so tibiase esua de enkola te bo so enkola te form enkola afu ededa form esua de aden enema ekoso wo Ghana education system no enye 3 6 5 years 10 years no ene be ma ye education system afa ne ntuma pade afra o eye adopting new technologies new strategies the making sure say the models no eye well designed the principles no eye adwuma bi bia eye adwuma teacher ni welfare ya hwe ni ye hwe ma me nche wade bi ye hwe videos bi ne pictures bi ene ne de ba be bie phone lines no na hwe say sani ma we nyina wo ho no mo a Next na ye fi school ni the number of years bi na ye bibi na bebo a hwe videos bi a wo hwe. Oh, these are the things I was here showing you your system ni mo enye the number of years. Hwe bi ani bi a obi die. Hwe bi ani bi akora die. Enti se nkora ni ko school na we na omu di a hwe ote wo ha aban school ni hu o mobo asimo ni buafo bi hwe bi ani esi akora ni mu a we die say odi aduani we wi a onko classroom we onko sua de onko classroom ni enko che classroom a wote na we bi akona bi a wote so producer ade hwehwe ni na agu so hwe ye nurse fo mu a hwe aduani no mo ku se ya aduani no mo ku se ya you see enti ube we sit time be struggle sa be ko aduani ho sa awia ukotena classroom wa de na be ko utirim your education system from the scratch no a whole nonsense hwe empanimfo future nurses for and ye ko aduani ho sa any o mo fault school systems no o say o bi twum ne professor Kwasi Opoku Amankwa mo o mo say school systems no hwani ani school we na mo kunuane no ho sa ye yi bi ko gu polythene bag because e tena wan hwe aduane ma food shortage na just say me see if the scratch ekosi suru edu hwe we enkola e school we kra the sound was a producer man answer phone tie sound na answer mo mu tie no man ka say bokena school ya kwa kuka
children na ye mo hwe one a school feeding and children na school feeding hey Ghana heading and then children na school feeding program obi anje eni asin arozo and children na school feeding no more channel
enchiriye ni ye hwehwe ma school kwa hwe we ye northern region Musidema Sisala Musidema hwe enkwa na tena enembre se kudu se kanu se whatever you call it and that school omo tena so na omo twa dia ko school na omo twa dia bahwe nkwa keten. So if you pass through all this stress and now when you go school, how can the education system be better? Akola we hwe baby enkola atena de we so Musidema e will not Sisala. Sure, and then quality for say e classroom basa ase we wonya nkoko okra o mewu. And so when quality that is the classroom we are teacher ni nsa na tete ho no baby a number na wo no. It is quality form say esuade na school here she be 2 years old, you be 4 years old, you be 10 years old, you be 15 years old. It doesn't matter. Models on enya adwuma, principles on enya adwuma, curriculum enya adwuma, textbooks on enya famra, classrooms on enya furniture no, labs no, science labs, ICT labs, libraries, yamani na enya adwuma, your schools no, majority of government schools in Ghana, especially the villages kra no, okwa light ni ho. And on campus when what do you call it, when the ICT lab because na light in the computer when the science lab or the computer ni na bi ni ho teacher for welfare so you found you post teacher ni ko class a aban say o ya post no ko na ko fa oni ni se eko na ko pe abontin ba bi da ye mu hwe ya education system bro for kase ni aka and na me ballon de ho o ma na mu je o nya ye fe no ye o English oba o kan English oba o kan brofo o ye French oba o kan French o ye Spanish oba o kan Spanish o kan krom kasa yenko aye de enso ko France aye kan brofo o ko China aye kan brofo o ko Spain aye kan brofo o di ase o ba Ghana so aye kan brofo ye katwi obi a wo ni native language obi a wo ni krom kasa yen platform je be dina so bi aye kan brofo ni akeka brofo saa ye ma ye ntene ye ma nase ba ye de o kan ye ba be breaking it down ama amanfo ahwe because ye adwuma asensentwefo so ne say ye be ma government ye be hold government accountable na omo hwe ye na omo tie ye nso so no ensema e koso wo Ghana nyina nso so ye de ma omo ye sa wo right here pass your own judgment. The 1992 constitution no power of the amame as a journalist and as a citizen. Chapter 12 of the 1992 Constitution chere me say my ideas me no opinions na me entitled to it with na chere ma adwen without fear or favor without no censorship without no intimidation. Government shouldn't interfere. Ghana education system, nyansem yenu, bogus. We are better than Singapore. We have everything than Singapore. But our education system is better than us. We are better than Kenya. We have everything than Kenya. Kenya education system is better than us. We have everything than Vietnam. We are better than Vietnam, but Vietnam education system is better than us. We are. You can't discover lithium cra. One of the communities are. And just a story in Boba. A police academy community in the friends say. Maybe I discover lithium, no. Central region, oh baby. You say Crowfoot. Central region, oh no. Ya discover lithium you say over 3 years in here and penny force omo testing lithium number 3 years in here dem bia omo to lithium no omo to ya da so test e was central region ya sa ye buso aye di achi ya the whole videos no ho nyema nyina aba bebrel no the kind of country are you the proper models are was ye di go ni enfam won nsem hunu nko na ye di because of be selfish interest ni na no has to do with the Kakistos leadership aye we okrom ha Kakistos leadership. When the West people are in power, Greece before can say Kakistos. The West people are in power now. And I say near Mabia. And everyone one people are buying quo. If you da Obiadi what I say, Obiadi for. And yet, I be seeing people about so much so Ghana education system. Now the danko kufa do asma say we do say and yet I'm showing now so near phone lines exactly 7:30 the baby you obey 10 minutes it me so and phone lines now me be tie me you be you free so 10 ofra ko wasem so 10 40 seconds no before from na there we say uti no volume no dum no the patrotie di uti no volume no fatu mute fatu zero kra ana piefu baby TV no no ofra afa phone tare waso na yen kasa meti hwe TV no so producer e be you simple as that ye ni anyansa fo nkomo number no da school ni so no sesi a obetumi afe na ye ni anyansa fo nkomo Ghana education system e was say fan into mapa edifra eni ti fa number no na fe 054 750 4185 e china ye be san so ato education so ye bo education akopem say o mine education system be fan into mapa de efra de wewura mu bia de bebrɛ 054 750 4185 05 750 4185 number no and that screen is on offer you better do adwen chere now so the work can be what to media ba hello good morning producer mo check the me mo check me menche the work can be 054 750 4185 hello good morning producer say so any other for lines nana 054 750 4185 054 750 4185 also if you now do I don't share to me aba your education system say 2 years 3 years 5 years 6 years and in here na to me the any here the proper models no yen finish classrooms yen seek to the welfare of teachers and on hello good morning if I told you maybe akasa free
the family landlord me kasa free ogbojo
o kasa free
ogbojo
okay yet you
ogbojo
police are you free so onya ready so be kasa me say o fra o TV no volume dum no dum TV no volume no enya TV no na ye dey kasa fa phone tare waso utie TV no abe ma me answer phone so na ade ye call you free so na me ye phone before from 054 750 4185 obi onya ready so be free be dum TV no bia you know hello good morning
apom to say
boko na so di no be akase free
so for my routine
so for my hu pa ye nto aso
if I show me we are doing on near my work canals. Oh, say, and say, Calicoloma. A better dream to say, who children call say fine X. Fine Y. Meanwhile, no over working fee there. There's nothing like finding X or Y.
Kind why be any?
Say best some practical. Say ya never come. Yankopon shira.
O sound so of man wa snap dia mai. O ba sa 30-40 seconds we wie. Nka ye fine X fine Y na nka ye the practical ni shame more. Ye practical be 70%, na tie wi ni 30. O man never find into my party efra. 054 750 4185. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
We didn't have a free to our same so.
Landlord near Masabe.
Aha, video was one emre.
Me da asile juma paye. Say o ma ye draw tefre. Elebo tefre. Eso ko ka inji mu a hu tefre na hu tefre. Ti benifo no omunye moduma ye. 3 years we be school now ye oduma foforo. Me da asile.
Me so me da asile. Wa boni tew, wa bebe bia boni tew. Siman sontem ye de bebe wi exactly 7:30. Wo ba boni tew ne yanko 30 seconds. No bia ntumi mra bi. 054 750 4185 054. Hello, good morning. Okay, what to me and so. It is education, you don't want Pabani and pass. Hello, good morning. Good morning. This is much checking you, Mamma Bre 054 750 4185 054 750 4185. Also fair na efa wade kire etumi ebra na ye ntoa so ente bia ye de ebesi etumi so fair 054 750 4185. Wade kire bra e was a Ghana education system efa ne ntoma pa edi efra e was a fan ntoma pa di fra ni e drota fre and fine way if any pattern kwa cha de 20 na we yi 3 a we be nya say ye for practicals ni so nshem practicals no enye more ye drone tafre na China for ye engines moto no in the next 10-15 years one be din kunim practicals ni ye more. That is why we be university pipe e pa ya ontumi locate ba bia won otumi aso na obi a ono no wan ko ba bia na okosua plumbing works no problem by I know about the survey. It tells you say practical aspect no more important. Yenye your China for be on moment table for but omutumi inventions omutumi manufacture ne ma bebiri ye de otebrofo a you are the best. Ghana otebrofo na omutumi ye hwe kra na ye best. Adentia ebuja ye fancy last no disappoint here ye fancy me dey no advocate truth will always defeat lies. Editorial version active batch yemfa AC ahanum say na me admo chan ye verse be lines no eye na yetumi atwetwe enkomo no so eye timi show madam e wona me kwa ba die na say e de no maje bu aten beje baton no na ye de aka ina atumi ato awo so we Ghana ni wadwuma wo ye wana ma wutuo se eboa amoman na koso anyame ntua oka we Ghana ni wadwuma wo ye wana ma wutuo se moa amoman ne koso a wo de sunyame ntua oka ni na mu no obi ade bia wo ye bia nyame ntua ne ka se de na dwuma sitie na fun na mo